Ephraim met George was a man of means, and a mighty mean man was he. And he never gave a thought to what he was doing to a hard-working man like me. Well, I told my wife that he'd get his in another time and place, that we just have to wait for the day to come when he'd come upon his disgrace. Now Ephraim met George, you haven't much time to take care of things that matter. You'll find it's too late till you're thinking good thoughts when you're climbing up old Jacob's ladder. I said you're climbing up old Jacob's ladder. Now Ephraim met George has been doing me dirty for about 25 long years. When his company store get less pay more, it can bring a grown man to tears. Oh, well, he hadn't any friends and he hadn't any kin. He was a stingy, spiteful, mean old bird. And though he talked a good game, he never seemed to learn that actions speak louder than words. Now Ephraim met George, you haven't much time to take care of things that matter. You'll find it's too late to be thinking good thoughts when you're climbing up old Jacob's ladder. I said you're climbing up old Jacob's ladder. Passed away and the heavens opened up to take him, and he took his place at the Lawrence County seat, hoping to get into the kingdom. Then a huge bearded man with a book in his hand, he came forward calling Ephraim's name. He said, your record's no good, you know why you're dead, you'll have to go back to the game. Now Ephraim met George, you haven't much time to take care of things that matter. You'll find it's too late to be thinking good thoughts when you're climbing up old Jacob's ladder. I said you're climbing up old Jacob's ladder. I said you're climbing up old Jacob's ladder. In the year of 93, oh, my true baby left me, and she went away, and now she's gone, and I don't worry. I'm sitting on top of the world, oh, but she called me up about 3:30. I said, come back, baby, don't you ever leave, 'cause now she's gone, and I don't worry. I'm sitting on top of the world. and you don't like my peaches, oh my peach tree. Oh, get out of my orchard and let my peaches be. 'Cause now she's gone and I don't worry. I'm sitting on top of the world. Yes, I'm sitting on top of the world. Great Wart. Well, I was soaking in the trenches, thinking hard about the benches in a tavern near where French is spoken only. I began to moan and groan for my girl back home. I was tired, cold, and wet, so very lonely. And then my good buddy Bill snaked it over the hill with a will to chill the heart of John Wayne. He said,
"We're going back to town, there's no need to moan and frown, and we're gonna get drunk again."
There was a 20-mile ride through the battered countryside, not a single place to hide if Jerry found us. We hitched a ride into town from the subject of the crowd. He was primarily distinguished by his roundness, and as I rumbled down the street to the building indiscreet, an eager look covered my face. The lorry ground to a halt, we thanked a driver named Walt, and we boldly staggered into the place.
Merci, Walt.
Bonjour, monsieur, mais comment allez-vous?
Said a voice from deep inside.
Je suis enchanté, voulez-vous le coucher?
I'm thinking this was worth a ride. Well, she took me by the hand and I began to understand what she meant by the words she'd said. She was tall, she was proud, and extremely well endowed, like a girl in a book that I had read. This was just like a yarn that I heard behind the barn back in Otter Falls, my hometown. But the stories weren't as neat as the performance of the feat. Passing time would grant some more athletic sounds. Now that was long ago, but I want you all to know that the memory of that evening lingers on. And there's a saying that conveys the odd peculiar ways that we acted in the place so far from home. When we were young, we were dumb, we were scared and full of cum, is what my buddy Bill used to say. But the lessons that we learned in the memory that burns up pleasantly until my dying day. Another bride, another groom, another sunny honeymoon, another reason, another season for making whoopee. A lot of shoes, a lot of rides. The groom is nervous, he answers to twice. Isn't it killing that he's so willing for making whoopee? Picture a little love nest down where the roses cling. Picture that same sweet love nest. See what a year can bring. He's washing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious, he even sews. But don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making whoopee. Hot roasted. He doesn't make much money, only 5,000 per. And some judge who thinks he's funny, he wants to give 6 to her. Well, I said, Judge, what if I fail? The judge says, Bloom, you go to jail. You better keep her, I think it's cheaper than making whoopee. I walked the straight and narrow path for most of my young life, always heeding words of old told in the Bible.
The Bible!
But somewhere down that endless path my footsteps left the road, and now my soul struggles for survival. Still I sing, bing bong, you're wrong. The day's no judgment day, and I still have a chance to find my way. Before I set out on my own, my father said to me, he said, son, those women lead you to temptation.
Temptation!
Well, sure enough, I met a girl, her name was Eloise, and now I'm facing endless hot damnation. Still I sing, bing bong, you're wrong. Today's no judgment day, and I still have a chance to find my way. I met her in a hotel bar in the town of San Diego. Her husband was a seaman in the Navy. Now he's been gone for 7 months and she was more than lonely, 'cause deep inside, well, she was going crazy. Still I sing, bing bong, you're wrong. The day's no judgment day, and I still have a chance to find my way. Oh, oh, oh. Now months have passed since first we met, 'cause now I'm dead and buried. It seems my belly bumped into his dagger.
His dagger!
And now I wander aimlessly down cold and foggy byways, my stomach ripped by the angry steel of Wagner. Still I sing, bing bong, you're wrong. The day's no judgment day, and I still have a chance to find my way. Yes, I sing, bing bong, you're wrong. The day's no judgment day, and I still have a chance to find my way. I saw a flea heave a tree, saw a flea heave a tree, John. I saw a flea heave a tree in the middle of the sea, the old blind drunk John, John. I saw a louse chase a mouse, saw a louse chase a mouse, John. I saw a louse chase a mouse from the kitchen to the house, the old blind drunk John. I saw a bear comb his hair, saw a bear comb his hair, John. I saw a bear comb his hair in the middle of the air, the old blind drunk John. Brother who would fly chose the name Eagle. Run off to the sun, but he shot you down. Base beneath the hat brim, but I can't see you. Where's the man that once could buy the town? Cowboy, are you that man? Pick up your rifle, went off to the woods just to shoot a while. Cried about the sparrow, but that couldn't heal you. Where's a place a man might catch a smile? Oh, 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 brother eagle, the owl flies at night. There's a lot of things to be found out in his flight. A lonely sort of man, but his path is true. Be a brother to the owl, hear him calling to you. Oh, oh, oh. Wolf on the loose, the sands I drain in. Restless in the hills, I hear a lonely howl. Times have moved along, but you're still running. Come and be a brother to the owl. Oh, 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 brother eagle, the owl flies at night. There's a lot of things to be found out in his life. A lonely sort of man, but his path is true. Be a brother to the owl, hear him calling to you. Oh, oh, oh. time that's past and gone. And you lived your life, you and your wife, far from the desperate song of people with their empty bellies, screaming how you wronged them when they needed you to right so many wrongs. And now your rocky road is cold and long. Nikolai, I ask you why you did just what you did. You believed in all those lies, but from the truth you hear, now there's people dying, children crying all across the land. And it's all because of your weak and trembling hand. On the morn your son was born, the bells tolled loud and long, and the people cheered when they heard, yes, the cries of joy were strong. But now the cheers have turned to tears, the flame of life burns low. I fear that now your stately dance of life is done. The music lingers faint, then it is gone. Nikolai, I ask you why you did just what you did. You believed in all those lies, but from the truth you hear, now there's people dying, children crying all across the land. And it's all because